Guys, Deluded Guna, YouTube's N'Golo Kante. Not a long video. I'm here to highlight something that, I hate talking about these things, but I have the duty to highlight these things. After our victory, or during, or whenever it happened, our victory against Norwich, Anthony Ogogo, professional athlete for those of you who don't know, Norwich fan, was subject to racial abuse. Now, I believe he's of mixed race heritage and he's a Norwich fan. Racial abuse following their defeat. Now, it comes after allegedly he was clapping off the Norwich players despite losing. They put in a valiant effort. I mean, you see my review. They put in a very good effort, as you'd expect. If you felt fair play, if you felt your boys turned up and they just couldn't get over the line, you clapped them off like he did, and he was doing that. Allegedly, an old irate fan told him to F off and go back to his country. Now, I mean, I really hope that same old man, forgive me, guys, but I really hope he dropped and his walking stick bus or something seriously happened to my man, because he's a vile creature. I mean, there's no nonsense for that. I mean, it's ironic, really, for several reasons. Firstly, this guy's an athlete. He's been in numerous hostile in other countries and hostile environments where he hasn't been welcome. You know how sporting environments are at times to gain competitive edges and them things. Yet it's at a place where you'd expect to feel welcome regardless of what you look like or who you are, as long as you're a fan. You wouldn't expect that to happen. So it's ironic. He's travelled the world and on his own backyard in front of people you'd expect to share his feelings and emotions is where he's dealt with he's had to deal with this racist nonsense. And he said as he went home he started to ponder it. Now it's ironic for several reasons. Again, I mean, are you forgetting, in case this racist old man clearly doesn't remember, I mean, are you forgetting who scored for you lot? A mixed race player in Murphy, like, he scored and he's playing quite well. So this just shows you that football, although football's made massive strides and things like that, I'm pretty sure he celebrated the goal and he was chanting Murphy's name. You still said this, so this shows while football's come a long way, a lot of these feelings are still up in the game, man. So I mean, yeah, and this is where it rears its ugly head time and time again. You got black players in Murphy, Cameron Jerome, I can't remember any others. Yet you're doing this. Now, that's a vile old man and he's lived a long life, and if he's still ignorant, then my word, he's a twat. If you haven't realised that at 70 years of age that you shouldn't be doing that, then you've lived a crap life, to be honest with you. And like I said, I hope you fell down and bust something, because you deserve that. Like, this follows a string of this was an isolated incident, and it is a small section of fans who behave like this. But it's important to remember 2014 again, and it's to praise Norwich fans because they called out their own for this nonsense. Versus Wolves, there was also a racial incident involving Norwich fans abusing the player. So yeah, man, like I said, there's not much more to say on this front. It's just disgusting, man. I mean, it's just gonna get swept under the carpet again. Like Rudiger and the Roma fans on social media are abusing him with monkey chants when they visited Chelsea's ground at Stamford Bridge. But yeah, guys, man, I ain't got nothing more to say. It's just my duty to tell you guys these things. Deluded Guna, I'm out.